Hello, my name is Veronica McCulloch, and I am going to be presenting you today with the research of teaching reading comprehension strategies to students with learning disabilities. This I found extremely interesting whenever I was reading and going through Module 5. And this really just stuck out to me because I teach reading, but among other things, but one of the things I do teach is reading, and my students really, really struggle with reading comprehension. So, enhancing reading comprehension instruction for students with learning disabilities. So, what it was about was reading comprehension is a crucial skill for students' academic success, and it poses specific challenges for students with learning disabilities. The professional development program that I have made aims to provide teachers with comprehensive understanding of the research intervention strategies for improving reading comprehension among students with learning disabilities. By equipping educators with effective instructional approaches, this program seeks to support these students in their learning journey. What is reading comprehension? That would be something that is important to know if you are planning on teaching reading comprehension. So, what it is the ability to read text, process it, and understand its meaning. It relies on two interconnected abilities. The first one is word reading, being able to decode the symbols on the page, and language comprehension, which is being able to understand the meaning of the words in the sentences. The second thing I'd like to talk to you about is reading comprehension and the challenges for students with learning disabilities. So, the struggles that they would have. Some students struggle with decoding, which is about their ability to recognize and sound out words. Difficulties in decoding, it makes it very challenging for them to understand the meaning of the text. So, understand what on earth they are reading. Also, poor fluency. Students with special needs struggle with fluency, meaning they read slowly, they lack smoothness, or they have difficulty with proper annotation. This can impact their comprehension as they may have trouble following the flow and the meaning of the text. So, if you're spending all your time trying to figure out what is that word, sounding it out, well, in that case, they're going to really struggle with fluency. And if they struggle with fluency, I've noticed a lot of times they also struggle with comprehension. So, how do we as teachers help? So, targeted metacognition awareness can help, knowledge of text structures can help, and text structures, vocabulary, background knowledge, fluent reading, and task persistence all help. Now, I'm going to talk to you about the research. What did the research say? What does it show? Here's a short summary of the narrative text summary. So, the comprehension monitoring studies show the benefits of strategies activating prior knowledge and teaching ongoing strategies during the reading. So, what you want to do is you want to teach them strategies to help them cope with these skills that they are missing. Students with learning disabilities who received explicit strategy training outperformed the control group. And strategy instruction did not significantly impact the performance of students without disabilities. So this was it did impact the ones who did have disabilities. Maintaining metacognitive strategies is challenging for various populations, that is SPED and non-SPED. So the gen ed students struggle with this as well. Visual imagery as a metacognitive strategy showed no significant advantage over verbal rehearsal. The last portion is the overview and the citation. So here's the citation from the journal that I took this from, the article. So, what now? What do we do with this information that we have learned? You need to activate prior knowledge for those students, especially those who have learning disabilities. Teach specific strategies based on what they are struggling with, and basically you're teaching them coping strategies in order to make them more successful in their reading. Active interaction. So the more you move, the more you put them with peers, the more active you can be, and having them move around, that is going to help them with their comprehension. And teacher feedback. If you are giving them direct feedback right then they are benefiting from that quite a bit more than if you were not to give the feedback until later. Thank you for coming to my presentation today about teaching reading comprehension strategies to students with learning disabilities.